Yo, welcome to Grounded for Life. Shout out Comic Garage, shout out Gorilla Style. But today I'm going to be just putting the front overfenders on. This is my E36. I use it for drifting, was my daily driver. Now it's just a garage queen that I got a garage. But just to say this, I do this for me. This is just for fun. I'm not a mechanic, so if I'm doing something wrong, so be it. It's just how I do it. It's what I think is right. So today I'm going to be putting the front overfenders on. I'm going to try to get both of them done. I'm pretty sure I can do it. They're already mocked up. This is all mocked up with just some tape just because I wanted to see how it looks. I'm going to just get both of them front ones done and just see how it goes. I'm going to bring y'all along. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be using today. I got a tape measure, so when I put the holes, make sure they're even or whatnot. Some 1/8 inch drill bits, so when I put the clecos, that's what's in that blue bag. Just to hold the fenders in their place until I get some rib nuts or rivets, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. Got a grinder, so when I cut them out, cut out the fender. Got some safety glasses. Got a drill. Got the Harbor Freight Special going, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working with right now. I got the end of the overfenders are kind of like where I want them, but I kind of just want to hold them for the body line. Matches all the way with the doors and whatnot, all the way back. I plan on just putting maybe like one right here, one in this corner, maybe one in the middle, and one right here, and one on the bottom. But I'm gonna just do everything, like I'm gonna just take my time because I'm kind of picky, so we'll see. But yeah, these are the click tuning overfenders. I've been wanting them for a while, and I was able to finally get them. So let's get the fronts going right now. Alright, so I kind of got the holes marked out where I want them. I'm going to start off with just one right here, one right in the middle, and then one right here in the front. It's going to be this little middle one right there. And then I'm going to put this one on the bottom after, and then I'm going to do those last two right there. It's kind of hard to get it like the line completely like exact from the door to the fender because I guess the resin they use on the fender doesn't allow it to sit too flush. But I'm going to just start with the top. I just made sure that this line right here is kind of like exact as best as I could. You can still see the bottom a little bit, but that's as best as it's gonna get for right now. Because if anything, whenever I'm getting ready to paint the car, I can shave the resin on the bottom. I just don't have no sandpaper on me or nothing. So I'm gonna start with those top 3 holes and then just go from there. It should be fine though. Alright, I'm gonna make my first hole right here. YOLO. Go ahead and put a cleco right there. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is a cleco. Put it in the gun like that and just boom, now the fender's not gonna move anywhere right there. Alright, I'm gonna go with this hole next. I ended up moving it from the corner right into the middle because I feel like one of them could hold it tightly to both corners, so let's go. I can't go too deep on this one, now it's gonna hit the pillar, so I gotta be careful. Go ahead, put another cleco right there, hold it in the spot. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, next I got this last hole right here for the top, and I'm gonna have to like push the fender around this and like drill it down right there just for this piece could be flush as well as the top. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, it's perfect actually. This one right here, I think I'm gonna go right there on that little. Maybe I'll go right in the center there, just so I can have some space later on when I put like a screw or something, like for the rib nut. I just want the head to be like enough surface area for it won't crack it or something. I don't know. Let's just see. Go right there. Oh yeah, that is good. Put it in there with a cleco. Nice, hell yeah. Take this tape off. I also got I got new fog light, corner lights, new headlight. So I do that whenever I paint the car. I put everything brand new on there for so you can look pretty good. Alright, so that's how it looks so far. I got this one on, the front one, the top one on the top of the fender, and this top one right here that's gonna hold the corner. Now I gotta do the two bottom ones and should be good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna drill right here and right here now on the bottom. The middle is still gonna pop out a little bit, but I don't want to put so many on the bottom. It's gonna look dumb like that. So let me go ahead and just hold it right here. Make sure it looks kind of even. Alright, let me go right. Hold this right there and just drill right there. Go ahead and put another clipper right there. And then this should be done for this fender. Let's hold it right there. Oh yeah. I see it's not too bad there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's the fitment overall. You can see the door is not too bad. It's a black car, so it's kind of hard to tell, so I'm not really worried. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is perfect. I didn't want to put too many. I hate when people put one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. It's like they put too many for no reason. Maybe it's because the fender was trash or whatnot. I don't really know, but. Alright, so I got my line kind of marked out of where I'm going to cut. I don't think I need to go this far out, so I'm probably just going to bring the line a little closer and just cut closer. I don't know yet. I might just leave it like that. I don't really know. And I kind of did it with a blue marker just so I could see the line when I'm cutting it with the grinder, but I'm gonna try to just slice this way so that the bracket can stay there and then just cut straight up after that. So let's see how that goes. My neighbors are gonna hate me. That is loud, bro. Oh well. I don't even know how loud that was. I kind of lost my hearing, but. Alright, bet. I'm about to hit it with the grinder now just to clean up the edges. And this time I got some hearing protection, bro, because my dead ass couldn't hear nothing for like a good 5 minutes after that. So, sorry neighbors again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this fender on now. See how it fits up. Should fit pretty good. So hold on, there it is. Heck yeah. This side is done. Other than I gotta get some rivets or some screws or whatever I'm gonna do. I'm not there yet until I put the rear and everything on, but. Alright, so on this side, I went ahead, I measured all the dots on that side. Like the one here, the one in the front, the two on the bottom, the one in the bottom lower. I just measured all the distances for them to be exactly on that side. I got this side pretty much fitted how I want it. I think I gotta pull the door closer this way or this fender back because this gap here is way wider than the one on that side, but I'll worry about that later. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna just put these. I'm gonna start with probably the center one like I did on that side and then go from there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, finally getting rid of this bacon. Look at that shit. Jesus. Look at that. This happened to me one day. I was just chilling and I buckled the fender. I ain't have no tools or nothing on me, but some cutters. That's why it looks like there's like all those lines. I had to pull it out with my cutters. Alright, I went ahead and I went over again with the marker, just so you can see it better. Should be time to cut now. Not bad. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, with the fender on there, I'm gonna spray paint from the back out so that I can get a little template going. I already did it on this side, as you can see, for the corner light. You can kind of see it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do a center drill and then get a Dremel and just little by little cut out so I can put these little corner lights. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. Joe. Alright, so I went to Walmart and I scooped up this little great value Dremel. I'm gonna start drilling away little by little at this little black mark right here so I can get this corner light in. I cut it, I trimmed it around nicely. Now the little light fits in there perfectly. And I'm able to adjust it to give it some angle, but right there it says pretty straight. I also do recommend, if you're doing this, do this outside. Or just put like clothes you don't really care about. Also put something on your nose, face mask or something, because this fiberglass stuff makes a mess. But the left side is done. Looks pretty sick to me. I'm gonna mount it on the car and show you guys how it looks on. This is it on the car. I don't know, something about having the light there just gives it a little, I don't know, a little OEM look, a little detail to it. Alright, so I went ahead, I finished this side. I think that's super good now. Now these are done. Front overs are done for the day. I say they did pretty good. My first time ever doing it. I've never done anything like this, so. Welcome back, it's the next day. I just got back from picking up some side skirts for the whip. I've been looking for these skirts for a while because I wasn't trying to pay over $250 for them because they're gonna get destroyed anyways, they're gonna get messed up or whatnot. But I got some M3 side skirts. I got the first steal, only paid $70 for them, so I can't complain. I'm gonna show you guys how I had them mounted, well, my old skirts mounted on this car to make it look lower than it actually is, because this car really is, I mean it's low, but it's not as low as people think it is. So yeah, let me take them out the truck real quick. See, I have the OEM side skirts still on there. These ones are the OEM ones, and then I just have some self tappers holding it in with the second one. But I'm gonna put the M3 one on there just to like mock it up and see how it looks. All right, I think I'm gonna mount them like something like that. They're like about, I want to say a 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch. No, they're about a 1/2 inch lower than the OEM. Well, how I had them before. I just have them up there with tape. It's like 4 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna just wrap it up for the day. Appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what y'all think about like the video so far. I've never done YouTube. This is my first time ever doing any of this stuff. I always wanted to do it because I thought it was like, if I'm doing the job, I might as well just record and just keep it for memories, in my opinion. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day. All right, so I went ahead and I knocked out this side. But the same thing, just a zip tie. I'm gonna cut that zip tie, but I had to switch so I took off the side skirt that was right here and I put the one that was on the outside here because where I was gonna zip tie everything, it was like all broken and whatnot, so I was like, I might as well just change it. The only thing is, now that I changed it, you can see where the holes were for the old self tappers, but that's no biggie. When I paint the car, I'm pretty sure we could just cover that with like some body filler, bond, or whatever it's called. All I did was I drilled a hole. I used the same hole that I used to drill through here. I just put a zip tie and that shit ain't going nowhere. And the cap still goes back on, so I just put it on there like that, and then. Alright, so I went ahead and I cleared this side out real quick. Did the same thing, just put a drill through the side skirt. Zip tie front and rear. For this little gap right here, this side has more gap. I could just put some double-sided tape and it'll definitely hold it in its place better. But oh, what's up? Back in the garage, working on the whip again. It's been about a week since I put the front Overfenders on. Today, we're gonna go ahead and work on the rears. As you can see, they're already mounted up. My dad came for the weekend. He helped me mount them where I wanted them. Basically, we drilled the holes, put some clecos in on both sides. So the rears are already mounted where I want them. Now I just gotta go ahead and cut and weld. Go ahead, I'm gonna trace this right here onto the actual paint so I can see where it's visible basically with the overfender on. So I can start cutting that and then work my way up just to get enough clearance on both sides for it won't rub ever again. Okay, so I went ahead, I drew a line right there. So I think I'm gonna just go up about like maybe an inch, 2 inches from this line. Cause I see like the fender, the quarter panel goes like that, and then right here it starts to, let me mark a line right here. So like this is where it starts to arc. So I might cut there. I'm not sure, but maybe that might be too high. So I went ahead and I marked where I'm gonna be cutting at. I'm gonna try to just stay in between this line right here. I don't wanna go over this. I just wanna get to the first layer of the skin, because the bottom layer, I'm just gonna be hammering it out to tack weld it. So I went ahead, I already cut the outside. I'm gonna just cut all this excess stuff, like all that excess metal that I don't need anymore, since it's like I'm gonna be cutting that off anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut all of this off real quick. Alright, so basically, this is a good stopping point for this side, because what I'm gonna have to do next is kind of stretch this metal in this corner. As you can see, it's kind of gapped out. But on this side, I already hammered it a little bit. The hammer I have is just not strong enough. I got this little 24-ounce hammer. So I'm also gonna leave this bracing here, since this is gonna help me get closer to that for when I tack it later on. But I'm gonna just hammer this a little bit more, and then I gotta hammer this side to get a closer gap. But you can see down here, I already got it. I'm gonna clean up this as well, the grinder. But I'm gonna just go to the other side, get that side cut out, and then I'll probably proceed with the hammering and all that stuff another day, since I gotta get ready for work in a little bit. But yeah, so far so good. Yo, so a little update. I don't know where we left off, but I went ahead the other day and I got this all cut up. Got the welds tack welded on there and everything. So that's pretty much ready to just get the metal cut off. A little bit more tacks if needed, and put the seam sealer. I already finished the other side. I got both sides done already. Alright, so quick tip. If you suck at welding and your welds look like trash, get you one of these bad boys, yo, a little flapper wheel. Cause that shit got my welds looking like I just laid some beads, bro. Like, so basically, I think I'm done with this side, other than having to spray it and put seam sealer. What I basically did is I went ahead and I cut all the excess metal off. I welded it. I shaved it down again. I welded it more. I shaved it down again with the flapper wheel. All the slits that I had here that I had cut to stretch the metal, I filled them all in with weld. All of these slits, like one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. I welded those in with metal. I welded them in. I shaved them down with the flapper wheel so they could be smooth to the touch and whatnot. Yeah, you can still visibly see them, but it's better than having complete slits inside the metal, in my opinion. So I went ahead, I finished the whole bottom. It's done. The outside and the top is done as well. Hold on, let me get some light going for you guys. So yeah, you can see there. It looks really, really bad on camera. Like, it looks even worse on camera, in my opinion, but it really doesn't look that aggressive. The welds aren't that aggressive how this camera is catching it, so just trust me on that. But this side is basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some black spray paint, just for it could be coat it and not have any bare metal, and then I'll throw some seam sealer on it. But overall, this side should be pretty much ready to go, and just throw the over back on, and yeah. So I finally finished. Both sides are done. They both have paint. I coated both sides. This is the right side. I also did the same exact thing that I said on the other side about the metal that I stretched. I welded it, shaved it down, same process as the other side. So the quarter panels are done. It's been a long process. I've been doing this little by little for like the past, like, I don't know, 2 weeks. Just coming in here at least 30 minutes a day and just working on it. But we're finally over with. Put the overs on, riv nuts, and we're done. But what's up, guys? I realized that when I was editing the video and getting ready to post it, I never filmed the outro, but and I also never showed you guys the seam sealer when it was done, how I did the gas cap, but I'm gonna show you real quick. I went ahead, I put the seam sealer on both sides, so both sides look like this. I just took out the overfender for you can see it. As you can see, it's smooth to the touch. I did the whole bottom, anywhere that I had weld in there. So this came out pretty sick. Also on the other side, I'm gonna show you how I did the gas cap. It's pretty smooth, it's flush with the body, it sits in there nicely. What I did was, I had put 2 bolts with some nuts and washers just holding it in. Just drilled it, spaced it out from the original mounting position. I had these little magnets. I'm not gonna use these. These are just temporary. I just wanted to see if the magnet was gonna hold, and it does, but these are really weak. So I'm gonna get one good big one. Just probably it won't flop when I'm driving. But yeah, this came out pretty sick. Fenders are all on, they're all done. I did want to show you guys how I was going to do the rib nuts and whatnot, how I mounted it. But I really just want to post a video and get it over with. Just to get this video gone, if I can start the next one, which is going to be for the subframe rebuild and whatnot. But for now, this is everything. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching my first first real YouTube video. It means a lot if you watched it all the way up to this point. Just know from now on, I'm gonna just record everything I do to this car, goods, bads, learnings, all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Subscribe, maybe share it to somebody. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. One more thing, I do want to put it out there. I was recording with my camera at first, and it looked clear and everything. And once I went to upload it, the quality just died. I don't know what it is. Maybe the way I formatted it or whatnot. But for now on, I'm just recording on my phone because it's easier. But yeah.